just a moment. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
You've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in this first half.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is working hard on the offensive glass. They've got a number of putbacks.
Amon Shepard's out there with Bo Williams. Then there's Tristan Thompson. Then there's Channing Frye. And it's Jefferson in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, guys, Kyrie Irving, the #1 pick overall back in 2011, a player who promised himself he'd play in the NBA when he was just in the 4th grade. He said that to his father. Confidence, confidence, confidence. That's all my dad preached. He'd always tell me, Kyrie, you could be this, you could be that. My dad had more belief in me than I had in myself.
You know, it helps having people boosting you up with those things.
Well, Channing Frye has always been a great perimeter shooter, but he's really improved with his inside game. Teams like to switch guards on him, and when they do, he can now finish inside over that smaller player. That's what makes him a versatile offensive threat.
Here's Jefferson after the main shot from John Havlicek. Irving kicks to Jefferson. And again, it's Cleveland.
Intelligent passing there. Make that hoop possible.
Maravich dishes to Burke. The Celtics working the ball around now. Here's McHale. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
The offense is getting right to the rim. At least they saved the layup with a foul.
That's old school basketball rules. I mean, at the end of the day, no easy layup. Burn it from the line.
Whatever look now for Cleveland. Love comes in for Channing Frye. And J.R. Smith stepped in for Marshall. Now, here is Irving. Wyatt so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And here's LeBron outside. Another 3 for Cleveland.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
Here's Maravich. Good, and Russell picking up the assist. Maravich has got 7 points in the game.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Moving against Maravich. 3-pointer. They get the rebound. Outside for Jefferson. Back to Love. The second chance effort. That is good. He has 7. Austin with the ball. 9-point game. They went to Cleveland for their last meeting with the Cavaliers, and they came out with a win.
How about the box score from their game? The accuracy from the 3-point line, just remarkable.
Yeah, it was a stream of threes that allowed them to repeatedly deflate that crowd.
Now here's LeBron. Oh, that's blocked. Here's Havlicek, and he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll have the free throw line.
You know, head coach Brad Stevens of the Celtics is coaching a much different game in the pros than we see in college. A lot of differences. But if anybody can make that transition, I really think he's certainly the guy that is bright, he's hard working, he communicates well, he's innovative, shows that he's a college level. So I think he's got all of the ingredients to become a college coach who is successful with an NBA.
And Garnett misses. Cleveland leading by 9. Irving passes to Smith. Love kicks to Bergeron. That ball misses by Love. The Celtics have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Head coach Stevens, analytically minded. Butler had a full-time statistician as one of his assistants.
Yeah, very new school in his approach. You might expect that from such a young guy, still in his 30s. Of course, he also needs to connect with his players. You know, and he's doing well. Despite the losses, the players really enjoy playing for Stevens, and I think he's going to be an excellent coach.
Irving kicks to LeBron, and it's sent back by Russell. And that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession. On its way from Irving for 2.
Man, his shooting is just falling off the table, guys. He can't buy a shot out here.
Quite some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
And he gets it to go. Cleveland's gone 1 or 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. LeBron kicks to Verjao. Back to LeBron. Irving. Passes it to Love. 6 to shoot.
That foul is really going to hurt him in the second half. I mean, he's got to sit and may have to be off the floor for a long time. And they'll miss everything he brings to their team. I mean, he's active, he's aggressive, he's smart, he's tough. I mean, they're going to miss his presence significantly. Even from a size standpoint, that is a mismatch that's going to be hard to overcome defensively.
And Bill Russell slams it in.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Wait a minute.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, man, he's got so much power.
Timeout called Cleveland. And that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession. That's tipped. Here's LeBron. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. LeBron with the block. Irving against Irving. Foul call. Looked like they didn't get there in time. And he'll shoot free throw. It goes on Pete Maravich. For Cleveland, they have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
And in general, this has been a very good foul shooting team, about 79% on the season.
And guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
Kevin Love, an incredible rebound. It seems Stevie's brought that same desire and tenacity to his overall development as a player.
Yeah, his commitment to his conditioning has been big. His development with his three-point shooting, constantly working on his game. He's become one of the big stars in this league by putting in the time and effort.
Now, here is Irving. Pete Maravich misses his last shot. Irving dishes to LeBron. Shot denied. Verjao shot is good. And so it's Boston with it. Maravich takes the Havlicek. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Irving leading the charge.
Can't say I'm surprised that one didn't fall. He can barely dunk it in the pregame layup line. These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Yeah, you look at the numbers, 10 of the last 12 points have come from close range, so I agree.
Still down to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, guys, the Cavs named Black, the first ever NBA head coach directly hired from the international ranks. Though he grew up near Boston, a die-hard Celtics fan, he represents all the aspiring NBA coaches from abroad, saying, quote, I feel a great sense of responsibility. I feel like I've got to do a good job. Kevin, he's certainly got the personnel to do it.
A roster loaded with talent, Doris. Indeed. Thank you.
Well, they really dominated on the glass, and of course they've got a lot of good things here, and the rebounds have played a major factor.
Hey, Steve, you know, rebounding always one of the key barometers in determining the victory.
Three-pointer, Bird. Good. That's Russell picking up the assist. Bird's got 13.
You know, he's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here.
The Celtics making a switch here. Irving passes to Mosley. Back to Irving. And he uses the glass on the lane. Irving's got 6 in the quarter.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Gotta get quicker there.
And even if it cost them some foul trouble, I mean, we're just putting some bodies on bodies, be physical.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Shoddy defense there, far too slow to react on the closeouts.
Marion up top. Thompson right side. And it's good. Through contact, it's the shot and over the free throw line.
Heard the whistle and still kept his focus, so able to knock that down.
And that is not easy, Steve. I mean, to take the bump, to maintain control of your body, and put it in the hole, tremendous play.
Now Garnett. Looking for his first basket still in this. And Bird, here we go. The pump fake kept the D off balance and gave him room.
He's talented from that range. That's what separates him from a lot of shooters.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Well, you got to admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season, shooting better than 90% of his shots.
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has.